one thing you may not know about me yet is I've been Christmassy as fuck since like August. Hate me for that all you want. I don't care, but I've been listening to Christmas music since then. Through earphones, I might add. I haven't been whatever it is, upon anyone else until now. So, be quiet, to each their own, alright? Freedom of speech and all that shit going on here. Obviously, if you're not cool with that and you want to have a go about it, that's fine. You do you. But, brilliant, great. This is off to a wonderful start already. So, for any of you into video games, specifically like PlayStation and Sony and all that jazz, you may know that, oh man, a little video game, not little, but Naughty Dog announced The Last of Us Part 2, and I am freaking the fuck out. If you didn't watch my previous video, I think it was my Why I Started YouTube video, which I already want to remake because that video is so fucking bad. Don't watch it. I mean, do, but like don't. In that video, I mentioned my love doesn't even cover it. That game means the whole world to me, and the more I play it, which is like all the time, the more I fall in love with it. Like, oh man, like that's a whole separate video in itself. Anyway, at PlayStation Experience, I think like a week ago or something, they announced The Last of Us Part 2, and there are so many theories about it, and my head is just gonna explode if I don't just like word vomit at something. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, there are going to be spoilers for the trailer, so like I'll link that here. Maybe you should go and watch that first, I guess. So there's 3 pretty popular theories going around at the moment. The first one being that we see, after Ellie like starts singing her song on the guitar, we see Joel walk through the building that she's in with all of the dead bodies around, but he's holding a pistol, I think it was, and everyone's like, oh, because he's really clean and not scruffy and Ellie's all like covered in blood and things, that must be Joel's ghost and he killed himself and that's the weapon that he used. But like, I don't think I buy that. Joel is such an integral part to The Last of Us. If he wasn't there, Ellie wouldn't have gotten to the Fireflies in the first game. So like, really? I don't know. I feel like that would be a sort of a cop-out move for Naughty Dog if they were to do that, but I don't know what the game's about, so I could be talking shit. I am talking shit. The second theory is that Ellie is dead, and that's it, right? I mean, apparently, according to Neil Druckmann, we play as Ellie in this game, but like, he also said that you never get to play as Ellie in the last one, and can we talk about the winter sequence? Need I say more? Basically, anything that Naughty Dog say, until I get the game in my hands and I play it, is absolute horseshit. And the third one, which I personally think is the most logical, and if I was to go with any of these theories that have been circulating, it would be this one, is that because in artwork that was leaked a little while ago, it's of Ellie sitting playing guitar and there are these soldiers, which are assumed to be fireflies, in the background. I will insert that somewhere here if I can find it. Going by that artwork, and in fact in the trailer, you don't see her from the front, like her whole front, like the guitar is always hiding her like stomach area. A lot of people believe that she is pregnant. Also because of an Easter egg in Uncharted 4, I think. I can't remember, it was a poster for a Last of Us comic, I think, and on the front of it, it was this woman who was pregnant and she had one of the like spore mask thingamajigs that Joel and Tess used in the first game, and people initially believed that to be a comic or a poster for a comic about Ellie's mother. But with the trailer after coming out, and with all of these different things combined, people now believe that maybe the Fireflies, in the 5 years since the last game to where we meet Ellie and Joel supposedly in this game, that the Fireflies caught Ellie and they impregnated her because they want to see if Ellie can pass on her immunity to a child. And the reason she was wearing the mask in the poster was because she didn't know whether the fetus could get infected from that, and that could get all kinds of messy. And out of all of the popular theories I've read thus far, I think that would be the one I would most lean towards being most likely, but again, That's my own personal opinion. When I first watched the trailer, my initial thoughts were maybe Ellie is still feeling so bitter and upset and hurt and every other negative emotion ever you can think of about the fact that she wasn't able to be the cure for mankind, and everything she did and Riley's death was for nothing. Then I watched the trailer again and realised all of the dead people on the ground weren't infected, and they were more than likely either fireflies or more of the cannibals from the winter sequence. That's the way I'm leaning. Another reason I might be leaning slightly more towards them being the cannibal people was because in one part where Ellie's singing, you see a dead body on the ground and there's also a machete, and that's what she used to kill David. So that instantly registered with me, and it could be nothing. Could just happen to be one of the weapons that they happen to have, but it's Naughty Dog and every tiny little detail means something, so a little part of me is like, what's going on here? But then there was also the Firefly logo at the start, like, who knows? I'm just kind of grasping at straws. I think that's what everyone is doing. I'd love to hear if any of you are interested in The Last of Us, if you have any theories of your own, if you agree or disagree with any of the theories I've mentioned. Definitely drop it in the comments below. Also, just so it's noted, I hope to do my own Let's Play of The Last of Us next year. Don't get your hopes up. I'm fucking terrible at it, but I love it. That will be a little passion project for me. But anyway, that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give it a like if you did enjoy. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do click that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, please feel free to click the little bell button that is next to the subscribe button so that you will get all of the notifications. Every single one of them. Aren't you lucky? Also, just before I leave, I would like to say a massive thank you for all of the love and support and everything in the comment section below my last video, and all of the messages and tweets and all of that jazz that you sent. It does mean a lot. I am doing okay. That I happened to film that on a particularly bad day, but I'm glad that I did because it's out there now and there was a discussion, and that's all that I wanted. Cool. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're doing good. See you soon.